Was it difficult to raise Kevin alone as a single mom?
Yes, it was. I was alone with him for 4 years before I married Lynn. Yeah. Kevin was 4 years old, and Lynn adopted him. So his name is Sundquist. It wasn't Boucher then. And but it wasn't too bad. I had a nurse friend who was very good to me. In fact, she bought a crib for the crib that I used for Kevin. And she was so good to Kevin. And I was in Chicago, of course. And so I was blessed that way. And to go to church, I had to get on the elevated train and go way out to Foster Avenue. And the name of the church was Ebenezer Lutheran. And I took Paul with me. Of course, he was just a baby. And he was pretty good. He didn't cry. He fussed a little bit, but he was glad to see me. But it wasn't too bad. How I managed was because the only thing I got from Don was the car, and that didn't make any money for me to pay my rent and buy food and everything. So what I did was I worked nights. I worked 11 to 7, private duty. And I had a lady in my neighborhood there, right in Chicago. It was right across the street. She had a little girl, and I asked her if she'd like to make some money sleeping in my apartment at night when I would go to work. So she said sure. So I paid her then to sleep. She and her little girl slept in my apartment. Then they came over about 10:30, so I could get to work by 11. And then she was there in the morning and left when I came home, and then I crawled into bed. It sounds like, but it worked. I made private duty nursing, which was about $7 for 8-hour duty, so 7 times 8 is 56, and I made out all right. I eventually sold the car because I couldn't afford to really run it. So, but otherwise, I can't really say it was difficult. It wasn't easy, but then in all, the Lord brought me to it, and He got me through it too. So.